Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. And Riley, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Buffaloes will kick this deep to start us off. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the ground, it's Martin. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Powerful running here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it second and medium. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stiff arms the man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming here in the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Timeout, Penn State. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. And the ball is picked off. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Back to throw. It's Owens. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his 2nd interception today.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. 4 out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoring.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Handoff to the single back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
He just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And there's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. We'll try to run it with the option. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. They'll run the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Penn State. Number 14 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Penn State 14, Colorado 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Steps out at the 22. Not quite for a bit of a spot. I think he's just taking a knee. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Ball handed to the running back.
But the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's going for a big play downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. That's strong coverage. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Penn State 28, Colorado 0.
The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Buffaloes will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score Penn State 35, Colorado 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Kick it off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. You get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?